Alright, hello there, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. It's the great and glorious, soon to be famous one day, NickDutch, broadcasting loud and proud on the Bespoke Group UK channel. Okay, it's just relatively off-the-cuff video, completely unscripted. I'm working at the moment, so I might have to stop the camera and restart it and do a bit of fun stuff with the editing prior to uploading this. Who knows? A YouTube user inquired about how a tarot reading is done and what one needs to do to bring a potential client onto a line of questioning, onto a line of subject that the reader wants them to follow, and to move away from some of the more weird, exotic, strange ideas such as, is my boyfriend spying upon me from the other side of the planet, and, which celestial body was my real soul, did my real soul come from, and the like. For those of you who don't know, I make my living reading tarot, okay? Now, a tarot reading is an entertainment service principally. I regard a tarot reading as an entertainment service with a therapeutic benefit which comes from a conversation, alright? And yes, there is a quasi-prophetic aspect to this, whether it is psychic or not. I mean, strange things do happen during a reading, and strange things happen up here, and I communicate those to the client, and that becomes a part of the whole experience for them. Okay, so yeah, there's a strange thing or a strange happening aspect, but could we really label that as being psychic? I don't know whether we can or whether we can't. Either way, it's principally an entertainment service. When a client comes to me with a, dare I call it, stupid question or a stupid line of inquiry, what is it that I do? I've got to work with the client. I'm there. I mean, the client's paying me money to discuss aspects of their life. Now, if you're not very good with communication, with speaking, with discussing things with people, do not be a tarot reader, okay? The kind of people who could be good tarot readers are people who've done a lot of telephone sales work in the past, as well as having a background with like social or psychological sciences, and preferably counseling theory and practice type studies as well. Either that or having a hell of a lot of empathy for people who have gone through hard lives. Alright? So if a client comes to me and says, like, is my boyfriend spying upon me from the other side of the planet using remote viewing? I'd lay down my cards and I would try and incorporate the story that the cards say into the message of the reading. Obviously there's some poetic license here, alright? Then I would say something along the lines of, I'm sensing that there is a feeling of connection between yourself and your boyfriend. Okay? Some people would say that it could be an almost psychic or spiritual connection. Some people could say, or would say. It is assumed by some people that the spirit leaves the body at night and does travel. But I'm not seeing or sensing anything which implies spying. Alright? I do not feel that your privacy is being intruded upon by your boyfriend at a distance. However, shall we discuss the relationship in greater detail? And then, at that point, I can bring the client onto discussing what the relationship is really about, whether they're communicating enough, whether they're instant messaging enough, or, texting or emailing or telephone calling or whatever, whether it's actually going according to plan, and then to help the client to see whether this is either a good relationship or whether this is a bad relationship and they need to, get the heck out of it. Similarly with people who are more concerned about which planet their souls came from. Yeah, sorry about that. The phone just went. I had to take the call. Alright, now for those who ask questions relating to which celestial body their spirit comes from, I mean, some of these people, they just want me to tell them a story. So if that's what they want, then some of these cards, they have like astrological symbols on them. Let's try and pick up a key one. Well, this one's got the symbol of Mars on the bottom corner, so you can incorporate that into the story that they want. Remember, this is primarily an entertainment service. But you've got to work out what your client's needs are within the first few seconds of the call. If you can't do that, you're not the kind of person who can work out precisely what type of reading it's going to be, then basically this is not the work for you. Simple as, okay? This is a very serious job. You've got to have such an understanding of people and compassion for people. Yeah, you can put your own personality into the work that you do anyway. But it's not just a question of laying out a few cards and saying, ooh, we got the star card, can meet a tall, dark stranger. No. You're working with the energy of the person, and the energy of the person is often their personality, the way it's portrayed in the vibration of the voice, namely what they say, how they say it, intonation, mood, and all the rest of that. So we got to be compassionate to the clients. Anyway, that's NickDutch signing out for now.